Hello, hello, hello. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on. This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. And I am your host, Crystal Lavender. Some people know me as Crystal. Some people know me as Criddle. My old YouTube name was Nacho Mama, but I'm going to go by my God-given name, which is Crystal Lavender. So thank you guys so much for being here. To all of my new subscribers, hello. To all of my OGs, much love. I love you guys. So today we are going to do the reading for the Cancer Collective, see what we got going on for the Leo season, all right? But before we get started, we are going to talk about this. Dun, dun, dun. This is my book, and it's called Say You Love, and it is a testimony of triumph over the darkness of childhood sexual trauma and addiction, okay? And I wrote this whole book using my phone, just my phone and some paper. My friend Adam Vibe Gutton, he is the founder of Recovered on Purpose. He did help me in the process of writing this book, and he also wrote his own book and has helped other people throughout our team write their books as well. So definitely check out Adam Vibe Gutton on Recovered on Purpose. He's an amazing person and helped me through this whole process. But this is my book. And I share this story of triumph over darkness because I know what it feels like to be in a shame loop. I know what it feels like to feel like you're never going to come out of the darkness. I know what it feels like to be embarrassed by some of the crazy, chaotic things that have happened in life. You know, I know what it feels like to feel like that it's never going to get better. So I share this as a testimony of hope and inspiration, all right, for anybody out there that's suffering in silence, thinking that they're all alone. You are not alone. You are worth it, and you are loved, and you gotta quit being anonymous so other people can feel safe, all right? We're not anonymous around here. Like, I am 3+ years into sobriety. Hi, my name is Crystal, and I'm a recovered addict, all right? So let's get started. Hi, Vanessa. Vanessa, yay! So we're going to get started with this, Cancer. Oh, and this will be in the description of every one of my newer uploads. So if you would like a free downloadable copy, you could go to my website. It is also available on Amazon. And if you would like a signed copy, you can email me at s.y.l.sayyoulove@gmail. And I would be happy to answer any questions you have about the process of writing a book, or if you would like to talk to somebody about recovery, or you just would like a signed copy, just hit me up. I'll answer whatever question. All right. So with that being said, let's get started. Cancer. We are going to pull, first of all, some spiritual messages. It's so good to see you, Vanessa. I'm going to put you on the screen. Hi, Vanessa. Yay. All right, Cancer. I'm doing the Gemini reading tomorrow. I've been, I feel like I went through a whole other, rebirth process in the last, 9 days. It's been kind of weird. Literally in my dreams last night, I was, opening doors to other dimensions, and, I was helping somebody that was blind, learn how to read Braille, and I realized that, I was right-handed, so I tried to do everything with my left hand in my dream. It was weird. But I feel like I definitely shifted timelines. I was taking care of my puppy. My puppy got, she's a 14-year-old German Shepherd, and she got a hematoma in her ear that I've been having to poke with an 18-gauge needle and drain it out and keep wound care on her and all that stuff. So I've been taking care of my old lady dog. I bought her a ramp that should come in the mail today so she could get in my truck, because she's kind of heavy and she's 14 years old. So I just got this truck, so I got a ramp so that I could get her into my truck. Because I was having to borrow, because I gave my son my old car, and I would have to have him come get me to take her places, because she's got hip problems. She's getting old, I guess 14 in dog years is 98 or something. She's such a good girl. Her name is Nonchalant Gumption Grumblebelly Lavender, so we call her Nancha for short. Nonchalant. All right, Cancer, enough jibber jabber. Let's see what sort of spirit message we could get for the Cancer Collective. Cancer, what do we got? So no matter how much you are being tested or pushed right now, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity and self-worth so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and will do this. Right? Let's see what else we could get. So some Cancers might be getting tested You know, like you might have some sort of like integrity test. You know, like what are you going to do when nobody's watching? Are you still going to do the right thing even if nobody's there to see it? You know, like just remember, like universe, God, whatever you want to call it, is always watching. Like universe knows no matter what. That's why I can't even lie to my brother about getting a white box. It's like, oh God, my coworker bought this for me, and then I can't sleep at night because I lied to him about getting food. So I have to tell him that I bought the box myself because I know that God is watching me, you know? So you might have some sort of test where you feel like your integrity is being tested. So make sure that you're standing your ground on your own personal integrity, right? This is when a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It is closed for a reason. You are being redirected to something far bigger and better. Endings are part of the cycle of life. They make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities, right? Maybe there's bed bugs behind that door or something. Like you don't want no cockroaches. Like you go and put your bags down inside that door. Like you are always being protected when one door doesn't open. All right. You don't want to be stuck in a room full of cockroaches and bed bugs, you know, like if it doesn't open, just know that that's not your door, you know, or maybe it's just a not right now door. It doesn't necessarily mean no, you know, it could just be not right now. All right, let's get into the tarot. I know Mercury's going into retrograde. Going into haterade. Mercury's going into haterade. So don't play its game, all right? You got the Star in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. So don't let Mercury, with the Star in reverse for Leo season right now, don't let Mercury in retrograde get you feeling like all up in your feels, okay? Like you feel your feelings. Feelings are always valid no matter what, no matter if nobody agrees with them or whatnot. I mean, you're a Cancer, so you feel things very deeply. But try not to take it personally, all right? Whatever's going on in the universe, like try not to take it too personally. I think that's one of the Mercury's favorite tricks is it wants you to react. All right. It's going to throw things at you and it wants to see how you react. And depending on how you react to the situation is how bad it is. Like I've had some times where Mercury has thrown some caca my way. And, you know, instead of like flipping out about it and crying, you know, like maybe my car won't start or, you know, I get a flat tire on the way to work or, you know, something that is like distressful. Instead of that, I just look up at the sky and start laughing like, ha, 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 ha. You ain't getting to me, Mercury. Like you ain't getting to me. So I think some of you are in your feels right now. Like you kind of feel like there's no hope with the Star in reverse. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart. Hi, Mom. But I think you've been hoping for some sort of message with the Page of Pentacles. You got the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe some of you are hoping to receive some sort of message either from a child or for someone that's younger than you. Could be like someone that's more emotionally immature than you are, that you were kind of waiting for them to come out of the cold with the Five of Pentacles in reverse here. It's like it feels like you're waiting to hear some sort of a message, some sort of apology. Maybe there's a child you haven't heard from in a while that you're worried about. Somebody a little bit younger than you. And I think you're putting in a lot of work to try to stay optimistic, even though the initial card was the Sun in reverse. It's like, man, like that's the card of faith. It's like almost like you've lost your faith that the situation's ever going to improve itself. But when she opened Pandora's box, it's like it let out all of this darkness and all of this, you know, like just bullshit. But she's got her eye on that prize, right? And I feel with it coming out in the reverse right now, it's like you're not sure if you should keep your eye on the prize. Like you don't feel like there's any hope for this situation, or you've lost your faith about it. It's like you feel like you've put in a lot of work and you're not seeing any results. You know, but you're trying really hard with the Four of Cups in reverse. You're trying really hard not to listen to other people. Like, don't get involved in the he said, she said game for sure. Like, gossip is the devil's radio station. All right. If you hear someone talking about someone else, like just politely excuse yourself. You know, like don't go on that bandwagon there. All right. Hi, Julie Bully. Yeah, you might have been hearing, like, maybe some of you are hearing rumors about yourself or about this younger person, because we do have 2 page cups here. So that tells me that there's like some sort of like younger energy, and that could be why there's so much. It's like they're just young and dumb. You're just gonna let them be young and dumb. But you do have the Wheel of Fortune. So within the Leo season, there will be a turn of events. All right, the wheel is turning in your favor. It did turn in the upright, so things will be turning in your favor with this situation. But I do feel like there is a lot, like it's heavy. Whatever it is that you have no faith about anymore. It's like I think you've put in so much work, and it's like you've just lost faith about it. Like it feels like it is definitely tormenting. Like it keeps you up at night. It might be on replay, whatever they said to you or whatever you said to them, whatever sort of harsh words were exchanged is on replay in your mind. Like it keeps you awake. Yeah, the 10 of Cups in reverse. So just like how the spirit messages, like with one door closes, that doesn't mean that the universe is out to get you or God's out to get you. Like God's rejection is God's protection, right? Like there's things that we don't know about. Like they could be like the universe could be hearing whatever this conversation is with these people. They're sitting around with this sister circle, but it's definitely not as they're like you don't feel as close to this person, or they don't feel as emotionally involved in this situation anymore either. There's definitely a loss of happiness here. And it just feels like, yeah, in the Death card, like something's definitely coming to the end, and there is the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever is ending is preparing you for something better with the Wheel of Fortune here. All right. And the Tower card, you got the Death and the Tower card. Not all towers are bad, all right? The Death is a slow process, but the Tower card is like a quick and swift. But most of the time, we can see the Tower card. We can see it coming. It's like the lightning doesn't just strike out of a clear blue sky, Like we could see the thunderstorms rolling in. We could kind of feel the energy of whoever it is that we're dealing with, like on an energetic level. We can feel what's going on without people really having to say anything, especially Cancers. Like you guys are super empathetic, so like you are able to read a room really well. So if you've been questioning if this person has been thinking about leaving or is in the process of leaving, I would definitely say that whatever it is with the Tower and the Death card here, with the 10 of Cups in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune, there's definitely some sort of ending that's going to happen. There might be a lot of harsh words or untrue, like lies being spoken. There could be some sort of manipulation with words. Somebody might be trying to put you in the middle of something else. It's like they want you to pick sides, but it's definitely bothersome. But after all of that happens, you do have a Cup of Love. Like you will be getting together with somebody new, or you will have a new start, like with whatever this relationship is. It does feel like it is with a younger person, though. Like it feels like it's either a child, like somebody that's acted a fool, and like you just got to let them, like they're on their own path. You got to let them do whatever they're going to do, as scary as it is, it's like you can only do so much, so I think some of you might be just leaving it up, letting go, letting God, right? But it definitely doesn't make you happy with the Sun card here in reverse. It definitely doesn't make you happy. Let's switch decks. This ending, whatever this ending is pretty painful on you. And it's like you might have seen it coming, but it actually like feels like at the time that it happens, it feels like it's like abrupt and out of nowhere. But I don't think it is out of nowhere. Aren't trying out for the basketball team no more? That's good. Yeah, and there's still a lot of healing to do. It's like whatever has happened has transpired between you guys. There's still some healing to do. Like they're not over it. I don't think you are either. Yeah, they're definitely throwing a pity party. Like this person might be really good at like getting you to like help them. Maybe you used to enable them, like maybe they had some sort of like issues and you would enable them. Like if they needed money, you would send them money. If they needed groceries, you would send them groceries. It's like, and you've had to put a stop to that. So it's like that tough love, like somebody you've had to give tough love to. And even though it hurts your heart to do it, it's like, you know, it needs to be done. I hate that. I hate it when I have to choose that. So some of you might be having to give somebody some sort of tough love. You know, like they might come to you with some sort of sob story about how they can't pay their rent or they can't do this or they can't do that. And it's like they always come to you, you know, because they know that you'll always be there. But I think you've realized that by always being there for them, like they haven't really learned how to take care of themselves, you know? Hi, Game Sesh. Yeah, I don't think this person's going to come forward in the Leo season. All these page cards here in the reverse. Like they think that you're like against them in some way because you won't help them anymore, because you are like putting a solid foot down. It's like they act like you don't care, but they don't realize how much it hurts you to actually make that decision. So they might try to play all the game in the book, you know. They don't feel like there's any point in working on this. I mean, they will learn their lesson, you know, they have to. Like lots of times, especially if it has to do with a child, it's like we want to come to their rescue all the time, you know, like we always want to kiss it better, make it better, you know, fix it any way that we can. But sometimes that is actually only inhibiting them from being able to learn how to take care of themselves, you know. And it might hurt a whole lot to have to do that, but sometimes that's what we got to do. And I feel like this is one of those types of situations. Yeah, but it definitely hurts. Whatever it is, whoever you've cut off, you know, like maybe you've cut somebody off financially, or you've just quit like playing in someone's game, you know, it definitely hurts your heart. It wasn't a very easy decision for you to make, but you know, it was a necessary decision. Sometimes those are the hardest ones, man. Yeah. Like you're trying to heal from it. You're trying to be optimistic, but with that star card in the reverse for the very first card that came out, is like you don't have much faith that this is going to get better, you know. The Empress in reverse is like you're not putting your energy into this anymore. Whatever it is like you've made a final decision to, within Leo season, you'll be making this final decision to let it end. That whatever happens is what's going to happen. Okay, that you can't control everything. You are not going to enable anybody anymore. You know, this decision is really hard for you to make, but you know that it's a necessary decision for you to make. And I think you've tried really hard. I think you've tried the best that you can to not let it come to an end. The Tower card. Like you've tried your hardest to do the best that you can. So, I mean, whatever's going on here is not your fault, okay? If you have an adult child that's out there fucking off or whatever, it's not your fault that they're making the decisions that they're making, all right? If this person is just like a younger energy than you, like I think you're more experienced, like you have more life experience than them. You know, and there's some things that people need to learn the hard way. It's like, how are you going to learn that the stove's hot unless you touch it, you know? We got the Empress in reverse twice. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. But yeah, there's still a lot of healing that needs to happen with this situation. It's like there is healing that has happened, but there's still a lot more that needs to happen. It's not all engulfing anymore like it used to be. Like it probably used to like really keep you up at night, and it was like all encompassing, like it, you know, every part of your day you were thinking about the situation. And I think it's getting a little bit better. You know, there has been some healing that has happened, but it's definitely not taking off like a rocket. And you've definitely made up your mind with the Two of Swords here in the reverse. Like there has been a final decision. Could be dealing with a Libra. Yeah, don't let this person manipulate you. Don't let them talk you into feeling sorry for them, all right? Like we have a tendency to be such like people pleasers, or we love people so much, you know, that we want to fall into their sob story and make it better any way that we can. But some people just need to learn like not to be doing stupid shit, and then they wouldn't be in the position that they're in. You know, if we are always rescuing somebody, then they don't get a chance to learn. It's like we're almost inhibiting them from their life path, right? Yeah, so the month for Leo season, it doesn't seem like there's going to be like this person is win at all costs. So they're probably going to throw every manipulation tactic that they can think of at you, you know. They might try to lie to you, they might try to guilt trip you, they might try to blame you for their situation. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Taurus, Libra. So don't fall into their manipulation tactics, okay? Because they're not planning on a way out. It's like they think that you are the way out, like you're their way out. You're their ticket. All right. They don't have any of their own. Like they cannot like formulate their own plan for life. Like they have no other plan than you rescuing them. So don't let them manipulate you. Yeah, as unhappy as it makes you, as hard as it is to have to tell this person no. Like it's really hard to tell people that you love no, man. I know that. Like I had to learn that lesson like throughout my life myself. You know, it's really hard to say no to somebody that you love, you know, especially if it's like some sort of tough love situation, or you figured out that you were enabling them. You know, it's like how can you tell if if you are enabling an addict? If you're enabling an alcoholic, they're happy with you, right? It's like you can't buy someone a bunch of alcohol and to be mad that they're drinking. You know what I mean? Like I used to do that back in the day when I would date alcoholics. Like, you know, I would encourage drinking. I would go buy alcohol, and then I would get mad. Like, why do you drink so much? You know, so I had to pick a side. It's like, am I going to enable this person to drink, or am I going to stand firm and be like, no, I'm not okay with this. Like, we're not okay doing this, you know? Yeah, some of you need to get out during Leo season. Like, go out, go do something that you enjoy, you know? Like if you enjoy going to the library, go to the library, go rent some books, go join a book club, you know, go to the hot springs. Get out of the house. Some of you might be really stuck in your head, you know. Go treat yourself with the Queen of Pentacles, right? Like go get yourself a pedicure. I don't care if you're a dude or a female, you know what I mean? Like that shit feels good. Go get yourself a pedicure. Like spend a little bit of money on yourself. Like go treat yourself to something good during this Leo season. Because I think that you've been giving a lot of yourself to this other person, a lot of your energy, a lot of your money, a lot of your time. And I think it's draining you. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. Like it's been draining you. So get out there and give yourself some good self-love. Like go put your feet in the grass or something, you know? And don't manifest getting stung by a bee. I just heard in my head, oh yeah, what? So I could get stung by a bee, right? No, don't think like that. Yeah, because this situation is going to take a lot of, like, you're going to have to set really firm boundaries because this person is going to test you. They're going to test you. They're going to throw a tantrum. They are going to throw the book at you, Cancer. So don't involve yourself in that, you know? Like, don't engage in any sort of arguments with this person. You know, set some really strong boundaries and keep them there. Like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, if you're going to talk to me in this fashion, then we are not going to have this conversation. Like, if you want to yell and scream or whatever, you can go outside and you can yell and scream. You could leave the property and you could go do that on your own time, but you are not going to do that. You are not going to talk to me that way, right? And stick with that. All right, let's see what sort of angel numbers we can get for you. Actually, let's do the fuck it's first. We'll pull a fuck it card. Let's see what we got from the fuck it deck. I'm going to do an all signs at 6. So I hope to see everybody there at the all signs. And I'm doing Gemini and Virgo and Scorpio tomorrow. That one wanted to come out. What is it? Go have a bowel movement. The problem will solve itself. That's hilarious. Yeah, flush that fucker down the toilet, right? What else we got? Do it one freaking step at a time, all right? 1 minute at a time, 1 day at a time, 1 step at a time, right? Oh, that. All right, now let's get your angel numbers. Angel number oracle. What do we got? What do we got? What angel numbers do we got for the Cancer Collective? Says 1221, change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression, and high vibes. Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. Ooh. Let's see what else we could get. 1010, moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. Sometimes it's so hard to trust in the process. It's like we live in a world where everything is like instant gratification, you know? All right. Well, I think that's the messages that I have for Cancer for the Leo season. Like, don't take no guff from them swine, all right? Like, keep your head on you. Don't involve yourself in any drama. Don't let nobody start no drama with you. Like, I know you've seen this coming. The card said it. The card said that you've seen it coming. All right. So it's no surprise to you. You know, make sure that you handle yourself. You know, your integrity is going to be tested. And just laugh at Mercury. Anything that Mercury does, just like laugh about it because it's trying to get you to react, okay? And the way you react about it is how bad it's going to be. And that kind of goes for everything. Like, our reactions are so important in this day and age, like how we respond to things. Like, we are in control of that, you know? It seems like such a simple thing, but it's a lot harder practiced than it is like just saying it. So until next time, I love you guys very much. Be good to each other always and always. And Rue, beep, beep. Love you. Bye.